Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of my Bad North Let's Play playthrough. So, I realized last time I didn't have my mouse appearing on the screen, so apologize for any confusion on anything I was pointing out. But, let's continue with the campaign. Alright, let's go to the next day. So, we could take on Scarba and get a couple extra gold pieces, or we could get ahead of the Wave of Death and go directly for Lundy, which I think is the best move. We could get some more gold here, but compared to attacking both Alfsay and Grinnick to get the extra bonus item, I think we should proceed and try to get ahead of the curve. Alright, let's do it. Nice looking island. Landing spots all around on two sides, but honestly, I think we should be able to take this down pretty easily. They've got all three unit types that we've seen so far that are going to be attacking this fort, which means that we really should have most of our units. I think we're just going to deploy all four and see what happens. I think we're going to get through it pretty easy, but yeah, let's see what they start with. It's like archers to begin. Easy enough. We can counter archer them. Put our shield units at the front to absorb the attack. Well, it looks like simultaneously they've got a single shieldman coming into the far corner, so we're going to get our pikes ready to deal with them. This unit will move down as well. They're able to dispatch the attackers rather quickly. More archer units, so let's get our pikemen out of the way. Shift our archers and our swordsmen. So we got Fergus, Arthur, Osric, and Yonter once again coming back into the fight, defeating Vikings and moving on to the next island. I don't know. It's interesting. It's only defensive in this game, but lore-wise, I don't know how they keep beating the Vikings to these islands. Seems like the Vikings are just a step behind our guys. So I'm going to get our spearmen, our pikemen at the ready. As soon as we take out these archers, I'm going to move these guys back immediately so that our pikemen can deal with their shielded units. Not too shabby. Alright. Once again, we're kind of going to do the same thing here. And get Fergus at the ready to... Yep, see, that's why we need the swordsman bait. We're going to take out the archer. Well, he got removed just by our archers. No swordsman needed. And these guys should get finished off pretty easily. Looks like there's one that got through. I think we lost one pikeman there, which is kind of a bummer. They will move our archer on top, get some elevation, try to take out that one archer unit with success. We'll swing them around and take them all down. Not too bad. A lot of gold from this island. One of the things we need to be careful of is our pikeman units can get overwhelmed. That is one of the good things about that perk, where they can rush towards their enemy, is it clears an avenue. I do need to try the Warhammer though, I haven't tried that yet. But let's rest up our guys, and we're going to go towards Alfsay and proceed with the campaign. Wow, stormy weather. Not a bad day to be in a boat. So I'm going to swap Arthur for Osric so that we have at least one set of bowmen, and we have the opportunity of gaining Macklin with his fun band hat. Let's get it started. Alright. Let's get archers above. Let's see what they bring. Alrighty. Some standard swordsmen. We can deal with this. Move these guys back actually. One concern would be them running up this ramp, so let's get these guys here just to protect our archers, just in case. Yep, short work of them, that's for sure. Swap these guys out, do the old switcheroo. Actually, we'll just move them a little bit closer even. Let's get the archers to focus on them. Yep. Can even do this. Just better safe than sorry. Bowmen are not going to last a second. There we go. Take it down already. We'll do a little archer on archer combat here. Projectiles look so cool in the rain. With all the water droplets. Nice. Move these guys up. Actually, we'll do a little swap. We'll send these guys down, just in case they run up. The pikemen definitely have the advantage on the elevated surfaces, so this is for the best. Yep, here they come. And completely wiped out by our pikemen. Man, they're fun to watch. 8 coins. Alright, so not only have we gained another member into our party, Macklin, with his rousing speeches, but we also got a lot of gold to upgrade with. So before we move on, let's see what we can do. Really close to being able to unlock an elite class, but I think at the moment we should at least equip Macklin. Macklin can be a bowman. More archers for Macklin. And we'll keep that for now. I think we at least want one unit of swordsmen. Ooh, let's not do this. Let's rest our guys. We at least want one unit of swordsmen who is more leveled up, just for them to be able to take on stronger enemies. Alright, so it looks like on Koltur, this is actually going to be a little tricky. I don't want to use every unit. I actually think I'm just going to use our original guys, Yonter and Fergus, the two mustached bros. I think they're going to be able to take on the standard infantry enemy. I hope I didn't mess it up again and they're actually more bowmen, but we'll see. At least we have one shield unit. We really need to try this bomb. We haven't done that yet. Alright, incoming. Yep, just standard enemy infantry. Perfect. So, we'll actually just do this. Name of the game is going to be to defend this little 2 gold house. This one up here, I mean, I would be shocked if they sprinted right past our guys and ran up. Look at that, they're waiting for their dudes. It ain't gonna be enough though. Wow, that was kind of mean. They just let their own buddy charge in by himself. Alright, we're gonna move him here, our pikemen, and our swordsmen are just gonna charge as soon as these guys make a beach landing. Perfect. Those guys are taken out pretty handily. Not too bad. Move our pikes over so they can get ready for the next invasion from the beach. Got a total of 9 enemies with our 8 pikemen. They should be fine. Oh, maybe not actually. Wow, yeah, they got a little damaged, a little bit more than I was hoping for, but I have faith that our swordsmen should be able to hold their own by themselves for a little while. Actually, I think this might be a good opportunity to use that bomb. We can at least refigure out what it does. It's been a minute since I played this game, as I said, about, man, at least a couple years. So I don't really remember exactly the timing on these, but I think if we just throw it, semi-effective. Knocked them on their butts, so I think we can just get cleaned up. Yeah, look at that. Not bad. And 5 more pieces of gold. 5 more coins. 38 dead. That's pretty good for 2 units. And now, because we saved our units by only using 2, we've got 3 remaining. And 2 bowmen and Arthur the swordsman. Let's actually level him up. So we can have 2 veteran infantry swordsman units. And we're going to go for Grinnick to get this extra special island. And we should be able to defeat this force. It's only the standard grunt infantry and the enemy archers. So let's do it. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of running around. Definitely going to lose some archers to enemy archer fire, but at the end of the day, I'm certain that we will overcome and overwhelm the enemy. Give them a volley. There we go. Look at that. A couple of empty boats landing on our shores. That's what we like to see. See if we can repeat that same success. I forgot how much you can zoom in. That's pretty cool. The problem with zooming in is tunnel vision. Don't want to get flanked. Man. Nicely done, gentlemen. Just rinse and repeat. I actually don't want them to be right there, because once again, the boats, when they land... Actually, we'll demonstrate. I'm not too worried about this force. When they land, if you have troops right on the beach, it rams into them. I don't know if you could hear the little sound effect, but... yeah, our troops definitely feel it, and it gets them out of formation and makes them more susceptible to the enemy landing being successful. Look at those arrows fly, though. We are definitely dominating the enemy. It's already final wave. Not bad at all. So we got 1 unit of archers there. You know, actually, what we're going to do... We're going to be a little tricky here. I hope that our archers can take these guys all out. And if not, I think they'll be able to defeat what's left. That's a great example of the knockdown following the boat landing. And just like that, another island is saved. We've got the gold, 7 new coins, and defeated over 40 enemies, so pretty good. Ring of Command. I know we just looked at this one in the last part, but I can't remember what it does. Let's take a look before ending the turn. So Ring of Command increases maximum squad size to 12. That is huge. That's a good item. I'm actually kind of bummed that I gave Yontur the Warhammer, just because I like having extra pikes, but I think Osrich should be given the Ring of Command. It'll just give us more arrows in the air at one time. We're gonna not upgrade anything at the moment. We're gonna wait until we can get Fergus up to elite infantry class. So that's our next goal, which see, we'll get 3 plus 1, maybe 2. So we won't be able to get it from Mollan, but maybe at Brinnick we will be able to unlock another class of infantry. Let's do it. Alright, there's a new enemy here. We don't know what it is. And for that reason, so I don't think we're going to need Macklin. Actually, we're not going to take all of our best. We will take Macklin. And we won't take Fergus, we'll take Arthur. And we'll see what we can do here with the standard infantry and this unknown unit that is going to be approaching. They seemed a little quiet, a little too quiet. Alright, we got standard infantry coming on both sides, so we're just gonna kind of get our boys ready. Unfortunately, we need to worry about this little 1 coin fort, or house, I mean, but anytime we need to, we can definitely charge our swords down, just like this. Totally good. And we lost 2. Let's heal these guys up. It'll only take a second. Let's see, I could be risking our archers. Put them up here. And I'm hoping that these enemy troops run towards my pikemen, which they do. I was worried they may have run around and gone up to our archers, which they are definitely susceptible. Oh, okay. This is the heavy unit. This one always posed me a bit of an issue when playing in previous campaigns. When you upgrade your archers, their arrows impact the enemy more, and there's a chance that they knock off even the big guys into the water, and it's an insta-kill, which is a lot of fun. So that is something to look forward to when we get stronger archers. Looks like those heavies are always not very effective against pikemen, so that was pretty easy, but man, when they outflank you and you don't have pikemen available, they can be quite fickle. Nice. Alright, final wave. All coming from one side, so let's get our guys ready. I'll actually do a switcheroo. Get these guys down here. Our pikemen above. Pull them back. We want the heavy units. I think they're berserkers, I'm not sure. No, they're not. There's another unit called a berserker. But these heavies, we want them to go up to our pikemen, which they do. And they have a very bad day. Yeah, death by 1,000 cuts right there, for sure. New unit. Alright. Well, it's another one to look out for. And now on to Brinnick. And this, I believe, is a checkpoint. The circle around Brinnick notates checkpoint, I believe. Man, I wanted to go on to a second island, but I just don't think that we can right now. I think that in order to face this checkpoint island, it's almost like a boss fight. What we really want to do is wait until we have a full stack. However, we could go back to Langholm with Fergus and Osric. I think we could do it. I think that this is just the standard infantry and the standard archer. This is a large map, but there's a choke point here going up. And then really we just need to focus on defending this island and the choke point. So it's a smaller map than it actually looks like. We'll just have to be running back and forth. We may lose some spots, but I'd still at least like to get the gold from up here. Make a huge difference for the campaign. So I trust our archers to do their thing with these 3. So let's just get these guys in position so they can take this incoming boat of 6. Now look at that. If they're gonna get in range. Probably not. Oh, right at the right time, actually. It's not gonna do much. Whoa! Buddy, can't do that. Not very nice. Alright, we got a full boat. What is that, 10? We'll be ready. We only got 1 bomb, so I don't want to waste it. Assuming there's going to be a trickier part of this mission. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of archers, but as I said, what we're going to do is just kind of hold the choke point. But I do want to draw their fire. Wow, that was unfortunate. Got one of our guys. Even with shields, sometimes an arrow gets through. Moving back. Oh, it's like, yep, that was a bad move on my part. Missed the timing, for sure. Alright, this could be a problem. This is when we want to use the bomb, I think, because these guys need to heal, but we do not have the time for it. I'm trusting our archers to take out the enemy. Nope, they are unable to. Shoot. It's the worst of both worlds right here. Okay, I think the bomb took a little bit longer to throw than I was expecting, so yep, perfect. Look at that. 3-pointer. Alright, this is the final wave. This is a very weak final wave. We can deal with this. I'll leave our archers here. Once the enemy archers land, they will be in range of ours, and I'm hoping they can do some damage before lighting anything on fire. So now it's just an archer fight. I'm going to wait until these guys dwindle in numbers, at least a couple more, if our archers can hit anything before charging in. Oh, this is painful. Well, no risk, no reward. Let's see what they can do. Alright. Nice. And we rescued every building. So we got the full results from that map. That's pretty great. A full 10. Yeah, that's awesome. A lot of dead enemies. Can't complain. Look at all those boats. That's crazy. A lot of blood going up this walkway. Yeah. That'll teach him. Alright, let's get some upgrades going. Fergus, you're going to be maxed out. Let's see. Yonter, I'm going to give you your pike charge ability because it's awesome and I hope to use it. And now let's go on to Brinnick and try to take the main island checkpoint. Yeah, this is quite the map. So, look at that. It's got a cathedral of sorts, and there's only one way up other than these two buildings here, each one probably worth 2 coins, I believe. So we do want to protect them. This is an interesting map design because the enemy can land here and go through these caves and pop out the other side when we're not expecting it. So that's something we need to be wary of. But let's see. Let's get Osrich in. Osrich, however we want to say it. And yeah, let's get ready. I have no concerns. I think that our 4 best units can do their thing and defeat any force that's coming our way. So we got some shieldmen on 2 sides actually. So I think I'm just gonna bait them in. Put our archers here. Get our infantry ready. Look at how cool the upgraded elite swordsmen are with the gold trim. I was hoping the archers would knock somebody off a boat, but no dice. Alrighty, no losses. That's a good start. Oh, we got some heavies coming in, so let's get our guys prepped. Get it closer. Yeah, it's a big swing of the sword. Hopefully it doesn't connect with any of our guys. Alright, 4 boats coming in. Shieldmen and archers, so we're actually going to send our archers up and get our swordsmen at the ready for this landing. Now, if they're really smart, they could flank around here, but I doubt they will. If they do, I'd be shocked. Nope. Send these guys in. Bring these guys around. Move our archers over to reposition for the new incoming boat. And really, let's just spread out a little bit. Get prepped, depending on what side of the island the enemy comes in on. Oh, yep, they're going through the cave. Little do they know, on the other side is just pain. Alrighty, so Let's move our guys around again. Get ready for this new assault. Our archers, Osric, now has more guys, so should be more effective as an archer unit. We got him taken out. Let's see what we do here. Let's get our archers up top. We're kind of splitting our forces a little bit, but we should be ready for them. I'm not worried about these archer units. I know as soon as we get our elite infantry in close and dangerous, we'll take them out. Actually lost more guys there than I thought we would. Let's get you up there. We'll get the pikes ready. We'll actually heal both units. I think this could be risky. That could have been stupid, but I have faith that our pikemen should be able to hold their own. Oh, and I was wrong. Let's retreat them. We can't lose that unit. Not one of our starting forces. Yep, that's why these guys are dangerous. But we should be able to get them. Yep. That was close though. They almost took out this building. That would have stunk. But we are victorious. And they are not. That's all that matters. Now we've reached a checkpoint. Which I can't remember the significance of the checkpoint. But we reached it. So here we are. Macklin, I do not have faith, can take down Haggle all by himself. But we'll be ready to take it on. This is one of the benefits of getting ahead of the giant wave of death, is once we take Haggle, we'll be able to attack both Bardsay and Silkar, which will afford us the opportunity of getting 2 new items. And looks like we have another possibility of gaining an extra unit. So we'll have a lot of extra supplies to throw around. Alright, so Haggle. Let's see. This is a very interesting looking island. I do not like all these tunnels. The caves, they frighten me. What can I say? It looks like we've got heavies and standard infantrymen. My one concern is just how many entry points are going to be. It looks like really our main defense is probably going to be around this village, this house, as we've got a major choke point going up, but that means we're going to have to reserve a unit up here. I think we're going to send at least... No, we're gonna send them all. We're gonna do it. We're gonna just deploy all 4. Better safe than sorry. Don't want to fly too close to the sun. It would be fun to get ahead of the wave and attack 2 islands at the same time, but it's just a better bet to make sure that we can protect our guys from getting killed. Once again, if you lose a unit in this game, it is gone from your campaign. So truly, you want to make sure you at least have 1 survivor. Let's rush these guys in once that boat lands, and we'll just overwhelm them. There we go. Nice. Like a hot knife through butter. Man, these guys took a lot more hits than I thought they would. As soon as they dispatch this group of 8, we are going to heal them, I think. Charge these guys in, overwhelm them. Yeah, they're really getting beat up, aren't they? Let's get them out of dodge. Protect our guys. Send them up here to replenish. We're definitely going to use our bomb on these guys, I think. Get our elite, or our veteran units back over here. Yeah, these guys are tough. That is not good. I forgot to use the bomb. Now I can't really use it, but let's just keep our guys there. Make sure they stay safe. I think we'll be able to take them out. Nice. Archers are having a hard time, but it is what it is. Now we're actually going to run our guys up here. We're going to consolidate our forces and... Ooh, can we throw the bomb all the way down here? Yeah, let's do it. And then now they've thrown it, we'll heal. Oh, it was a waste. Missed the timing, oh well. Perfect, and they're just running straight up. I am still worried about this house. So, we're definitely going to have to prepare to run down as quick as possible. In fact, let's do it now. Alright, I'm gonna run the pikemen down quickly. Oh, bad timing. Just running back up. We'll swap. I was gonna use the charge perk. Oh, that was too close. Yeah, those caves are scary. Once they're out of visual sight, you really don't know what's happening. But a lot of enemies killed. Gained 5 gold. And we've taken Haggle. And this is actually a very good spot to end this video, end part 2. I hope you're enjoying. We were able to take Brinnick and we've reached a checkpoint. I believe actually that's a save spot where you can return at any time. So that's going to be solid as the islands up ahead are looking scary and the enemies are getting tougher. Hopefully we get some good loot from Seal Car and Bard's Day and Inch Keith, what a name. But that will be saved for part 3, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're interested in part 3, and yep, if you're having fun, feel free to like or let me know in the comments. I can't believe I'm saying that, but truly I mean it. I like the interaction. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks again. Hope you're having a good one. Take care.